When it comes to making passive income online, I'm talking the type of income that happens whether you are awake, asleep, or at the school run, or even doing the laundry. I'm talking really passive income. There are so many strategies out there, but there is one little known strategy that only a few people are using. And this is a strategy that absolutely changed my business. And it is, of course, digital products. So why are digital products an amazing way to make passive income online? Well, several reasons. Number one, they are cheap to make. That means that it's very inexpensive to create a digital product. All you need is a Canva account, and if you don't even have any design skills, you can outsource the design to somebody else using a site like Fiverr. Number two, it's super easy and fast to make a digital product or a digital download, like some of the examples I'm going to be showing you in a moment. Why? Because a lot of the things that you want to be using for this passive income, you most likely have sitting somewhere on your laptop, on your computer, or it's some sort of spreadsheet, something that you already own, making it very easy for you to convert this to a product. Number three, it is super easy to scale your digital products. And in fact, when I created my digital product, I have several now, but the very first one that took off, I was able to generate $65,000 in 35 days from this specific digital product. So if this isn't a strategy for you to make sure that you are in on, then I don't know what you're doing, you're playing. But we don't want to be playing, and that is why reason number four why you ought to pay attention to every single moment of this video is that digital products have incredibly high margins because it costs very little to create, and it's one of those things that, you know, you create it and it's done. You don't have to keep recreating it all the time. It means that once you have created it, everything after that, besides obviously any fee that you pay to sell the product in terms of wherever you are hosting the product, it is just 100% high margins, 100% profit. Next, you make it the one time and you sell it over and over and over again. You don't have to keep repeating it. It has unlimited growth potential, no overhead, and this makes it the best way to generate passive income online. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you, oh my goodness, top 100 digital products that you can create today. Now, this is research backed, by the way. I didn't just pick up some products to share with you. No, I'm doing research, and I've hopped onto one of my favorite sites for digital products, which is Etsy. I'm talking numbers so that you can see how many sales these stores are getting for some of these products and all of that good stuff. You do not want to snooze on this video. So if it is your first time coming to my channel, then welcome. It's really, really good to have you. My name is Pam Obasa, and I'm the founder of The Lucrative Lady. And on this channel, I talk all things making money online. I specifically focus on sales systems, social media, and strategy. However, this specific month on this channel, I'm dedicating the entire month to one specific income strategy, and that is passive income through digital products. So if you like the sound of that, then you definitely want to subscribe, because we publish it 3 times a week, and every single video this month is going to be on this topic. And of course, if you are a returning subscriber, oh, I love you. Thank you so much for coming back. You're going to love it. As usual, this is a good one. So let's dive in, where I share with you 100 plus digital products that you can create today and set up your shop and start making sales and passive income and all of that good stuff. Let's dive in. So the first one on my list that I want to share with you are YouTube templates. So if I begin here by typing in YouTube, you can already see that it gives you a lot of things that you can do regarding YouTube templates. So you can do, you can help people with the YouTube intro, banner. Obviously, for this specific video, I'm talking mostly about digital products. So banner would be great. YouTube brand kit would be brilliant. Anything to do with branding, thumbnail designs would be absolutely brilliant. So let's just take a look at branding kit. Here we are. So you can see that there are loads of options, absolutely brilliant. So if you are starting a YouTube channel, or if somebody else is starting a YouTube channel, you know, it takes a long time to come up with branding kit and ideas for your YouTube channel. So that's why they would buy from you, right? Because even though, yes, they can get templates from Canva, nobody wants to sit there and do all of that. They would rather buy templates that are pre-created. So look at the price ranges of this, from just under £13. So my Etsy account is obviously in pounds because I'm in the UK. So from under £13, I've seen some for £14, £8.94. This is a thumbnail kit for £5.50. This is £16.32, which is brilliant. So this is a specific one, lifestyle, beauty, fashion, YouTube channel. So you can see that they are using a lot of keywords, and look at that, 5-star reviews. Right, so you can see that the ones with the higher prices have a bit of a bundle. So this one here is a bit of a bundle, which I really like. So it says it includes 2 banners, 5 video thumbnails, and intro and outro videos. So it's called the Ultimate YouTube Channel Starter Kit. So you can see that the branding is really brilliant for this, because it tells you that it's for somebody who is just starting out. So we can see some of the keywords that they have used over here for a lifestyle YouTube channel. So they have really niched in. These are Canva templates. It's a branding kit. It has a banner, intro, outro, video thumbnails right here that you can see, and it's just under £14, and it's currently on sale. It used to be £15. So this is brilliant because it really helps people, and you can see that it's got, you know, some really great reviews. This is a really good one to create your digital products from. So now moving on to the next one. The next one is Facebook. So again, here you can see you can do Facebook SVG, Facebook frames, cover, things specifically for Facebook groups, Facebook templates, cover templates, banners, stickers, etc. So I'm going to click on Facebook templates. Let's see what type of templates we can create regarding Facebook. So when it comes to Facebook, one of the main things you're going to need for anyone who has a Facebook account is obviously a Facebook banner. So we can see that there are banners created, there are stickers and logo bundles created, there are Facebook engagement posts. Look at this, just under 20, just over £21. Let's have a look at this one. So Facebook post templates over here. So these are Canva templates for coaches. Can you see how they are really calling out their niche? So coaches, course creators, bloggers, businesses, Facebook posts, Facebook groups, etc. And it's branded. So it's a Stratford pink and gold branding. So if somebody has these colors, which a lot of female entrepreneurs do actually, and they are looking for posts, you have 100 mix and match templates over here, and it's just under just over £21 to buy this, which is around about $24. So this is absolutely brilliant in terms of finding what to create for Facebook. You can also do Facebook banners. So the banners are a little bit cheaper. So look at this, professional Facebook cover design. Simply purchase from me and you'll get a fully bespoke Facebook cover design, free profile icon, etc. So this is a bespoke one. So now the difference between this and this is obviously, number one, the price. This is £50 and this is £5.27 and £7.29, and this one has 6 covers for you. The difference between these two is that this one is a bespoke one. So they're going to actually design the stuff specifically for you, whilst this one is just a digital download that you just, all you do is replace the logo with your own logo, replace the text with your own text, etc. So these are different ways of looking at it. Now, concerning this one, listen guys, you can easily do this with a VA, right? Have somebody else designing the Facebook cover. You can find somebody on Fiverr and outsource the cover design to them. It'll probably cost you, I don't know, 50% of this, in which case you get to keep £25, which is a lot more than £5.27. Obviously the downside is you do obviously have to manage it a little bit more, so that defeats the whole purpose of passive income. If you truly want it to be passive, then of course you go for something like this, where they just get the banner and replace their stuff on it, and that's it. You don't even know what's happening. They just buy and you get paid and they are happy. So the next one on my list are Google Sheet spreadsheets. So with this, there is so much that you can do, from budgeting to Google Sheet calendars, Google Sheet templates, expense trackers, anything related to wedding. We're going to go a little bit more in depth on some of these in a bit, but for now I want to look at budget. Let's have a look. So if you are in the finance space, for example, then this is where, you know, you might want to really take a look at. So this is a Google Sheet. So this is a monthly budget spreadsheet for £4.55. And then this is this is by the same brand. You can see here, the same name. You can see that the branding is the same. Now this here is a bundle. So you can see that this one has 6 tabs. So it's the ultimate budget by paycheck spreadsheet. So this is a simple spreadsheet. This is a budget by paycheck spreadsheet. So you can see that this one is what is it, 3 times the cost of this one. This is a budget by paycheck tracker over here. So you can see that there are very, very small nuances between these 4 products. They're by the same person, but you can see that there's a drastic difference between product 1 and product 2. And then of course product 3 and 4 are very similar to product 1 in terms of the pricing at £4.55, £4.55, £5.50, and this one is a whopping £14.32. So what you want to think is, what is it that sets this one apart from this one? Why is the price so different? Then you have this one, which is £22.90, and you can see with 448 5-star reviews. Let's see what's inside. I can already see from the cover what is inside. This one has 14 tabs, whereas this one has 6 tabs. So this is £14.32. This is £22.90. So it's a bit of a bundle. So if we open this and have a quick look over here, right, so this is an annual budget spreadsheet. It's a budget template, finance planner, Google Sheets budget template, personal finance, budget dashboard, and all of that. So it gives you quite a bit. Look at this in one. I really love this. I love that you have some sort of dashboard that you can look at. And the beautiful thing is that it's created using Google Sheets. So there's so much that you can do with the skills and knowledge that you have. And look at this, it's got so many beautiful reviews, 148 reviews, and you can obviously read down and see what was good about the product in order to set yourself apart. So we've looked at a bit of a budget. I want to look at bookkeeping now, so that we can see what's different. So we have bookkeeping for small businesses, bookkeeping spreadsheet, bookkeeping and stick control, bookkeeping diary. So let's just look at bookkeeping and see what comes up in that niche, in that finance niche and sub niche of bookkeeping. So we have business accounts book, but we want something printable. Easy bookkeeping spreadsheet. This is brilliant. Accounts book, small business tracker. Look at that. I want to see one that's a little bit more expensive so that we can see what's inside it. So this is $11.99 all-in-one bookkeeping template, and this over here is £8, right? So it's a similar product, right? Different pricing. Let's have a look. This is £1.80. How interesting. This one is very cheap. Printable Business Organization Planner, 6 pages. It'll be interesting to go through and to see why is this one £1.80 and this one £11.99. A lot of it is obviously mindset of the seller, to be honest. Some people think, you know, it's not really worth so much, so they don't put a big or a bigger price tag on it. So it's really down to you what you want to charge for it. But if you just go through business tracker, £8, 8. There is so many ideas. If you are in the finance niche, or if you have any ideas regarding bookkeeping or helping people with their personal finance. Next on my list is the business plan. Business planning. So you have business plan template, business plan printable, pages, business plan presentation. How interesting. Let's have a look at business plan template first of all. For business plan template, you can see that again the pricing really varies. This is a business plan template. It says US letter, fillable and printable. Oh, this is 27 pages. Now look at this. This is 43 pages, so it's nearly double this one. Not quite double, but you see what I'm trying to say. But this is £2.97 and this is £10.19. But then again, this has over 1,000 5-star reviews. So this is an obviously no-brainer. Easy sell, right? So let's imagine this one has had 1,000 sales at £2.93. That's around 3k that this seller has had. Now we know that these are only 1,000 reviews, which means that they have most likely had 5,000 sales of this thing. So they are making a killing over here. Whereas this one has 81 reviews and it's £10. So let's imagine, for the sake of numbers, I'm going to round up. Let's say 100 people had bought this at £10. That's £1,000. So even though this one is a lot more expensive, this seller over here is probably making more money in just comparing these two things. Now, but look at this one. This one has 70 templates, but look at the presentation, look at the colors. This one instantly pulled me in. This is £10.80, and they have had 974 reviews, which means that they have probably had 3 times that of buyers, because remember, not everyone who buys will leave a review. So this is a brilliant niche to create a product in, and there is so much to do here. There are so many examples. People are presenting it in very, very different ways, and yet you can see that they are all flourishing in this space, which I absolutely love. Let's move on to the next one. Let's look at flashcards. Now, for anybody who, if your audience are parents or mums or teachers, etc., they would definitely benefit from flashcards, which I love. So you have flashcards for toddlers, flashcard numbers, flashcard printables for kids, flashcards in Spanish. So this is a brilliant way to niche in. So you can create flashcards in different languages, for different audiences, which I absolutely love. So for now, I want to just look at flashcards in, in its totality over here. So we have colorful flashcards, £5.50. These are blank flashcards for £3.99. Let me see, flashcards printable. Okay, because to make them digital, we want them to be printable, right? You don't want to be going to the post office and sending stuff out. No, we want them to be printable. So look, the printables are £1.79, for example, £1.37. Fruits printable, £2.59. Fruit cards, 412 reviews. Oh, I can see the difference. Look at this. So this one, look at the picture. So this is £1.88. This is £2.52, but look at the difference in images. This one, the images really pop, so it's more 3D, right? So I can see, as a mum of young children myself, how this one, I think my kids will be much more excited to get a hold of this than this, which are just 2D flat images, whereas these ones appear to be 3D. So that's why there's an additional £1 on top of this, right? You know, so it's different. I mean, it all depends on what rocks your boat. But take a look, it's all roughly, a similar price, but this one is £5.50. How interesting. It'll be interesting. Let's have a look. Let's open this and see what's inside this. Colorful flashcards, teaching, resources, educational gifts, baby learning cards, home education, Montessori, over here. Brilliant. Okay, so you can select different finishes, standard flashcards, laminated flashcards. Oh, I don't think these are printables actually. No, these ones come to you in the post, hence why they are more expensive. So that's why. So if I go back over here, I really just want to look at the printables over here. These are, so the cheaper ones are definitely the printable ones, and they are an absolute no-brainer. Let's move forward. So the next one I want to show you, next idea that I really love are fonts. Right, so you have fonts bundles, different types of fonts, essentially. So let's open it and have a look. So if you create fonts, if you have access to fonts that you have pre-bought that you can sell on, then here you go. These are really brilliant bundles. So this is 250,000 fonts ultimate collection. Wow, right? So this is just over. This is £13.49. Where else are we? Over here. So there aren't too many. Depends on what you are looking for. So these, I believe, are Victoria. These are Victoria fonts over here. So these are some specific fonts, depending on what you like. So if you create font, it really does pay to just come in and see what is on the market, what are other people selling, what can you do, and how can you make it a little bit different for them in terms of the target audience, etc. But these ones, with the red, it definitely jumps out at me. I mean, 250,000, 130,000 fonts, mega collection. When it comes to fonts, I think that if you're a designer, if your ideal clients are designers, then this is something that they would definitely be interested in. Next are funny cards. Everybody loves a funny card, right? So if you're going to send a card to a friend and you want to be remembered, you definitely want a funny card. Like, look at this one, for example. How ridiculous is this? It is hilarious. Have a cracking birthday, obviously. Cracking. I think we get the joke there. Here's a birthday hedgehog. Oh, that's cute. So if you're good with illustration, right? Cards are really, really good. Funny cards specifically, because funny cards, I mean, some are sold in supermarkets and card shops, etc. But you will definitely find more online, and people are turning to Etsy more and more to purchase cards. And funny cards, you're going to be remembered. Look at this. You're going to be remembered when you give somebody a funny card. So if you are good at drawing or at illustration, you want your cards to say something, then yes, funny cards would be good for you. The next one I want to talk about are cards by specific nationalities or specific race. Now, I'm not quite sure how to type this into Etsy, but I know that I have certainly searched for, I've seen a lot of the communities that I'm part of, for example, cards specifically that, you know, specifically for Jamaicans or Africans or Nigerians or Haitians or Spanish people, or even cards for Black people, cards for Indian people, cards for Chinese people, etc., cards for white people. I don't know, right? So you type in, so I don't know, I've never typed this in. Let me see what comes up. Cards for, oh, look at that, cards for Black women. It means you know, it seems somebody else has been typing this in, so this has come up on the SEO. That means that people are looking for these cards for Black women. Let's see what comes up. Oh, look at this, 61,000 results over here, right? Look at this, right? So if you are trying to give a card to a Black woman and you want a card that represents her, hello, over here, look at this one, right, in the African print dress over here. Oh, I love this. Look at this in the African print head wrap. So you can see that people are looking for this African woman card. £5.50 over here, right? Look at this. People are looking for representation. Right, let's have a look at this. I love this. So if you are, if you're good with, you know, with drawing, if you're good with creating this stuff, which in fact my son can do this and he's 7 years old. I mean, I'm not saying these aren't great. They are brilliant. I'm just saying that if you have a gift for illustration, I mean, it's pretty simple to create this kind of stuff. Look at that. Let's have a look at, you know, what's on the second page. I'm really, really inspired by this. And you know, Black couple card. Look at this, right? These are cards. If you're trying to, if you want to be represented, or if you want to give a card to somebody who is really into representation, which most of us are, then you might want to look into this. So these are cards for Black women. Let's, just for the sake of it, let me just see what cards for Chinese women brings up. Okay, so there's a lot less results here. So if this is your niche, this means that there's a market. There's, you know, there's a gap in the market right here for you, right? So you could take inspiration from the previous listing that I just shared with cards for Black women and create something that really represents you and bring it up here, because a lot of people are certainly looking for this type of stuff. So the next on my list are gift tags. These are brilliant for, you know, for creating digital products. You can easily print these out. Gift tag, printable. Here we are. Let's have a look. Okay, awesome. So now obviously from, you know, craft stores, you can buy these type of cards. You can buy them from Etsy, or you can buy some that, you know, you can actually print. You can print gift card designs, for example, and print them on your gift card. For example, you know, for Christmas themed designs, or even for branding. If you run a business and you want a custom gift tag to give as gifts to your audience, etc. Or if you are in a travel niche, for example, you could easily create some of these, and people will buy them from you. You can give them to people, but they really make a really good digital product design. So moving forward, let's talk about some invitations, specifically graduation. So invitations are brilliant because they're very easy to design, and everybody needs an invitation to something. We're all celebrating something. So in this instance, when I type in graduation invitation, we have graduation invitation instant download. So let's click on this and have a look and see what we have. So we have over 15,000 results, which means that there is a market for this. Look at this electronic graduation invitation editable template. Can you see that? 1,222 5-star reviews, which means this person has had at least 3 times the buyer minimum, right? £6.43. Look at this one, editable template, editable graduation party invitation, £5.27, 2,157 5-star reviews. So look at this, like it's a huge niche here. People are really looking for this stuff. This one is £6 something. Let me see if there's one. Okay, this is a little bit more expensive. Electronic photo graduation invitation. This is a video. How interesting. So this one is £10.99, but you can see over here that it's a video. So it's really worth looking at, you know, the different ranges. So from this, it ranges from £5 to £10.99 so far. Oh, this is £11.21. Electronic graduation invitation. Let's have a look. 192. So they haven't had as many sales as the other ones. Let's have a look at the first one, actually, which really caught my eye. So here we go. Color match school colors. How interesting. Of course. So if we just click through, you can see the various different color schemes, you know, for your school, etc. So you have various different designs that you can use. You can change the font and color, match colors to your school or your photos, replace photo with yours. This is really, really, really simple stuff to create for sure. So definitely a really good niche. Next one I want to talk about are postcards. Let's see if we have some postcard printable, because we want it to be digital, right? So here we are, A6 mini prints postcard. Here you go, £1, right? £1.90. Oh, how interesting. £6.86. Ultimate British Wildlife postcard. I think this one gets delivered to you, so this isn't a printable, hence why it's more expensive. Vintage cards, printable. So the printable ones are a little bit cheaper because of course they're passive products. You don't have to do anything to them. But the ones that are delivered to you, you can see this has free UK delivery, £7.50. So it's more expensive. But in terms of printable, let's see one that is a printable. I believe this one is a printable. Mini prints. Let's see if it's an A6. Mini prints postcard pack. It's a really cute design. Look at this. I love the colors, right? Dogs are my favorite people, born to be wild. You can do the thing. I do like the design. It's very good on the eyes, right? It makes me feel good when I look at it. So anyway, here you go. These are postcards that you can do. Moving on again with cards, let's have a look at greeting cards. So again, for it to be a digital product, I want to make it a printable because I don't want to be going out to post anything. But greeting cards, again, really, really simple to create. Again, it's a design thing. So here are some greeting cards. Some of them we've seen already in the other categories of cards. But as we saw before, it's very easy to niche down, you know, when it comes to any sort of greeting card. You know, as long as you have a really good sense of design, an eye for design and a hand for design, of course. You can even outsource, right? You can even outsource this stuff to somebody else to design for you, and then you put it in your Etsy shop. That's how easy it is, right? So let me just have a look at the next page to see what else we can come up with. So there are lots of cards, 158,547 results when it comes to greeting cards in general. So obviously a huge market. I love this. This is really pretty. Next one is digital paper. So digital papers are really, really, really cool because you can use them for all sorts of things. So if we have a look at this one, Valentine's digital papers, JPEG, personal and commercial use. This is 30 papers, 12 inch by 12 inch. So if you wanted to print something, you know, perhaps to wrap a gift or to wrap a book or anything like that, look at this, really, really gorgeous, right? Really easy for you to print this off if you have a printer. And the beautiful thing about why would somebody buy this instead of the one that is sent to them through the door, because you can print this off as many times as you want and use them over and over and over and over again. So you can see, another thing you can see when you open this is you can actually see how many sales it has had. Can you look at this? 11,139 sales, right? At £1.89, I'm going to pull out my calculator right now and just do the quick math. Let's have a look at this. 11,139. Let's see if we can pop it on the calculator here. 139 multiplied by 187 or 1.87, 1.87 equals 20,000. So they've made £20,829 from selling this. How amazing is that? I mean, this is just an absolute no-brainer. 20K from selling digital paper. This is absolutely incredible, especially for Valentine's Day. How beautiful is that? Absolutely amazing. So following on from digital paper, the next one I want to have a look at is art print. Let's have a look at art print. So what are art prints? Art prints is essentially what it is, where you create art and people print it off on their computer or on their printer at home and then put it in a frame like this. So it's just a really, really cheap way of having good artwork at home. If you have a good printer, then you don't need to pay for, you know, artwork, right? You can just have it printed. So look at this, for example. If you bought this ready printed and in a canvas and all of that, this might probably set you back, I don't know, 300, 500, £1,000. I have no idea, right? But you can print it off at home for £17.50, right? For art print. So art prints are really, 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 really amazing to do, actually. And in fact, I think that this is a really great way to encourage anybody who's into art to create art prints. Kids, if you have a child who is really good at drawing, into art, get them to create some art prints and pop it on Etsy for them in their shop. This is something that I'm personally going to be helping my son to create his own Etsy shop. He's 7 years old, but he's very good at drawing, and you know, who knows, this might be the start of something for him. So art prints are really, really good. Moving on from art prints, holiday cards. Holiday cards are brilliant because when you're on holiday, you want to send something to you know, your loved ones, and there are different variations of holiday card. So if we hold this down, you have holiday card holder, holiday card template, holiday card set, holiday cards funny. I think this is a good one. Holiday card printable, that's definitely one that we want to look at, something that you can print at home. So if we look at this, there are obviously lots of Christmas themed cards, because a lot of Christmas cards that you see in the shop are really, really samey. So if you want something a little bit more unique, you might want to come to a site like Etsy, right? Or you might want to buy a digital product or a printable. So these are some really, really cool designs, some of which you probably won't see in, you know, your normal Sainsbury's or Waitrose or card shop or Moonpig, etc. Right? So holiday prints are really, really good. Again, it's all about being good at art or outsourcing the design. Now, before we keep going with the rest of the products that I want to share with you, I want to let you in on something. I've created a boot camp to teach you exactly how to create your digital product and how to sell it. Coming up with an idea is one thing, and this video is going to give you a bunch of amazing ideas, but I don't want to stop there. I want to help you to execute. I want to help you to know your niche, know the exact products, and of course come up with your sales and marketing strategies so that you can generate sales and passive income within 7 days of launching your digital products. The bootcamp is called Passive Products Cash Flow, and I'm only working with a small number of people because we are going to be going deep. If that sounds like something that you want to be a part of, then I'm going to be dropping the link below this video so that you can check it out and join me inside Passive Products Cash Flow Bootcamp. I'll see you there. Let's move on with number 16. I want to move on to something else. This is probably in the business category. So I want to talk about Instagram story highlights. You can go have highlights, covers, etc. for your Instagram story. So let's have a look at some of these. Now, you know that every influencer or business owner who has a business on Instagram needs highlights, and highlights are really, really important because they really help you to save your stories. They, you know, it's like having a website, your highlights really. But in order for your highlights to pop, you need a cover. So look at this, 450 minimal hand-drawn nude pink highlights, £4.28. Look at this one, £5.48, 941 reviews. I'm going to open this one actually to see how many sales they have made. Let's see if it shows me. Look at that, guys. 13,019 sales from selling this, right? How amazing is this? You don't even need to print this off. You just download it and pop it onto your Instagram. So £5.49 multiplied. Let's see how much money they made from this. So 13,019. Let's do this. 13,019 multiplied by, how much was it? 5.49. 5.49. They have made 71,474. How crazy is that? Is this the right math? Hold on a minute. 13,000 times 5. This is the right math. Oh my God, that is amazing. From selling highlights. How amazing is this? Let's have a look at some of the pictures. Look at this. Really, really, really pretty. Really pretty highlights. So there's a lot for you to choose from, and that's why it works. So here you go, download the files, a zip file, open Instagram and select the cover. So it's telling you how to use it, etc. So it has had some really, really, really incredible sales. So moving on, I'm going to stick on the theme of Instagram, but this time I want to do Instagram posts. Right? Instagram posts. When people have a business on Instagram or any social media platform, one of the hardest part of it is actually writing the posts for these platforms to stay at the top of the newsfeed and at the forefront of your ideal client's mind. So here we are, 100 Instagram carousel posts on Canva, £20.14, 123 Instagram templates at £4.66. So the price range is different. 250 engagement Instagram posts at £6.59, 30 inspirational Instagram posts, £1.61. I want to see how much money this seller has made. Lilac cardigan. Let's see how much money you've made from this specific product at £20.14. So she has had 533 sales with these. Oh, look at the design. The design is very pretty, right? Look at this, right? It is pretty. You see that? And if it's on Canva, it means that you can, so it is on Canva, it means that you can change the colors. So she's made 533 sales at £20.14. Let's see how much money she has made in total from this. So 533, let's do that. 533 multiplied by 20.14, 20.14 equals, so she's made 10,000, right? So she's made 10,734 pounds from this specific product, right? Carousel posts. How interesting, how interesting. So that was Instagram carousel template. Let's have a look at other types of Instagram post templates that we have. So we have 250 engagement post templates over here. So if we take a look, so these are 250 engagement Instagram post templates. Business, pink has quotes, blogger, social media, beauty. So these are the niches. Affirmations it has, and they have had 2,593 sales of this product. So you can see that. Oh, look at this. Oh, how beautiful is this? Oh, so they have inserted a video. This is brilliant. This is brilliant. So it really shows you, it really helps you to see what the product looks like and brings it to life. This is probably why it's had so many sales. So I'm going to move on to other niches now. I want to talk about patterns, specifically knitting patterns. So many people are into knitting, guys, and if you are into knitting and you're able to create a pattern, there is a big market for you here when it comes to creating digital products. So we have patterns for hats, sweaters, patterns for women, baby blankets, that's a big old niche. Cardigans for babies, anything baby is a really, really big niche. So if I leave it on just knitting patterns over here, you can see knitting pattern easy to make. Lamb, these are little dolls over here, little jackets. I loved doing all this when I first had my children. Let me just open this. I want to see patterns for babies. Let's see them specifically. Here we are, children's jackets, £1.10 for the pattern. Remember, it's just a pattern, right? Let's see how much money they're making. This is cute. How gorgeous is that? So they have had 681 sales of £1.71 from this specific product. Remember, it's a downloadable, right? So money is money. So they're making some good money from this specific pattern. Another one I want to look at when it comes to pattern is leather pattern over here. So a lot of people love leather and a lot of people make things with leather, right? So if you are into patterns, again, you could niche into leather patterns for little bags and belts, and look at this, all sorts of tools and all sorts of things, books, for example, that you can create leather patterns from. But again, when it comes to patterns, there are so many ways that you can go with this. Let's move on to another niche and let's look at exercise. So I want to look at exercise and, you know, the nutrition niche and weight loss and workout and all of that good stuff. So when it comes to exercise, you have an exercise planner, etc. But I want to focus on an exercise tracker because this is a really, really easy one to create. And it's something that anybody who's trying to lose weight is going to need. So we have fitness planner bundle, workout planner £1.69, gym diary £8.49. So you can see that there is a big difference, right, in the pricing of this stuff. So some of them are you know, some sort of a Google Doc, while some of them are a spreadsheet, some of them are in a notebook, etc. But these are definitely digital when it comes to creating exercise planners. Now, why exercise trackers? Now, people need this, obviously, because if you're trying to lose weight, you need to be able to track it. So that's why it is a really, really good product to create. The other one I want to talk about in the business niche this time is a lead magnet template. So a lead magnet is something that a lot of businesses use, and you can see that, again, because we're in the business niche now, the prices are a lot higher, from £23, £26, £14, £9, £13, 18, 12, 21, etc. So let's have a look at this one. So the ultimate bundle kit for coaches. So 21 plan. Let's see how many sales they have had. They have had, whoa, 4,706 sales of this specific product. How amazing is this? It's a lead magnet bundle, and at £17.58, I really want to know how much money they have made. So 4706, let's use the calculator. 4706 multiplied by 17.58, 17.58 equals, she has made £82,000 731 from this bundle. Guys, amazing, right? I'm really, really impressed. So there you have it, right? There you have it. That's a brilliant one for the business niche. So moving forward, another one in the business niche, ebook template over here. So again, we have lots of various prices for ebook template Canva, workbook template, ebook template, limited time offer, ebook template Canva, 60 ebook templates, etc. And you can see that they are all doing really well. Various different prices, from £2.52 to £24.87. How interesting is this? I want to see how many sales they have had of this product actually. 1,635 sales of this specific product. Amazing, amazing. So moving on, again, this can be in several different niches, but it is Lightroom presets. Lightroom presets are really, really good, really, really important actually, and I have purchased a few myself, because if you're not very good at designing, editing your own photos, then presets help you to achieve that. So Lightroom presets are things that these other people have created, and you just use them, and it pretty much instantaneously edits your photo for you. So let's have a look at this. So from £2.59, £3.18 to £8.60, 300 plus mega Lightroom presets bundle. This is actually a really, really good buy. So this is 3 presets for 87p, 15 for £3, but this is 300 plus for £8.60. So you can tell that this is more value for money. So, and in terms of sales, whoa, look at this, 61,504 sales. Oh my, how incredible is that? They've had a ton of sales of Lightroom presets, 61,504 sales. I really want to know how much that is. So 61 504, I think. Oops, let's start that again. 61,000, let's see. 504. 504 multiplied by 7.18. 7.18 equals, wow, they have made nearly £500,000. 441,000 pounds, 598 from this one product, right? You can't make this up. These are the maths right here. This multiplied by this. I am stoked by this. How amazing. It just shows where a lot of people are truly leaving money on the table, and some others are scooping it right up. Brilliant. It's a good deal. Okay, so I want to move on to the health and wellness niche again. Meal plans. So if this is your industry, meal plans, yes, you can find them on Google, but believe you me, people are buying them. People are buying them as digital products. They want something that is specific to them. So this is a January health meal plan, 4 weeks plan, etc. So you can just literally print it off, your meal plan, or you can just have an empty planner, just like this one. I actually have something like this at home and I use it. Right, something like this. And print it off as often as you will like and fill it out with your own meal plan. Absolutely amazing. And this one is niched in 7-day easy moderate keto meal plan. Brilliant. Okay, let's move into the party niche now. Party banners. Again, another one that's really easy to create actually, and everybody wants it. So here we have them different prices, different things. The reason why they're so easy to create is because look at it. It's literally all you know, one needs to do is swap out their name and the age, right, on the banner, and there you have your party banner over there. So there are lots of different designs. Again, you can outsource this to somebody on Fiverr to create for you, etc. So this is absolutely brilliant, actually, as a business model. Let's move on to the next one, printable games. Printable games are awesome. Winter emoji Pictionary game. This is brilliant, especially if you're having parties in your house and you're having guests and you want some games, etc. So you can see that a lot of people are buying this stuff. When it comes to printable games, this is 66 games included, £6.27. This is 25. How well do you know the bride? So look at this. You can tell that this is going to sell really well in the wedding niche. So let's see how many sales they have made. They have made 23,685 sales of this. How well do you know the bride? Right? Look at that. How amazing is that? Okay, I want to take it to another niche for teachers or even homeschoolers. Let's look at printable lesson plans. Let's have a look. So here we are. So we have a teacher planner here, weekly lesson plan template for a teacher planner. It says here all different designs, different prices, but they all have one thing in common. It's still a lesson plan, right? So it's really easy. This is a no-brainer if you are homeschooling. So you can imagine how during lockdown and the pandemic, this absolutely would have blown up. This is 70 pages. Let's see how many sales they have made. They have made 5,290 sales. Star seller. Amazing. Okay, let's go into another niche now. I want to go to printable photo drop. Let's have a look. Printable photo drop. So this is 880 results. So you can see that there's a lot of room in this specific niche. Look at this mug shot backdrop sign. How interesting is this? A0 size. Let's see how many sales they have made of this. 130,000. It's an instant download. 130,000 sales of this printable. It's for parties, right? So all you do is you just print it out. This is just amazing. Fast download, Printable the perfect clarity at full size, great for photo booth, especially at this size. You can fit more than one person in the picture. Oh man, amazing. This is brilliant. So people are making money from this. Look at this. Right, this is all it is. This is literally all it is. All you do is you print it out in the right size. So at this size, you probably need to take it to the printer to print for you, but at least you didn't have to pay for design. Design was only £3.20, right? Absolutely brilliant. I love this. So the next on my list is Printable Stationery. So when it comes to printable stationery, you have envelopes, paper, sets, borders, anything printable stationery. A lot of people love, especially business owners, people who, influencers, people who want their brand on something or just want something that's reusable. So you have printable stationery over here, which is absolutely brilliant. It's just paper, but it's designed really nicely. So again, this is pretty simple to create and makes for a really good digital download. So before we move on, I've also created a handy checklist so that you can have access to 200 plus digital product ideas, more than I could fit in this one video. I'm going to be popping a link to that list right in the description. Make sure you get it. Don't forget to watch the rest of the video, because coming up, I give you the inside scoop on some of the stores on Etsy about how much money they are making. So make sure you watch to the end of the video, and then after the video, check out that link. And then there's another one that I love, printable stickers. So you have lots of different options: stickers for planners, stickers for kids, stickers with a bird design, scrapbooking, journaling, Bible journaling rather. So if we just have a look, you have 253,000 search results over there. And then you have a lot of sticker options that people can just print and use at home. So again, it makes for a really good downloadable digital product, because people download it over and over again, use it in their planners, use it in their notebooks and their bookmarks and all of these things, and it works really well. So I talked about patterns earlier, but I want to look at printable quilt pattern. A lot of people are into quilting these days, and look at that. Look at the finished product here. Printed sewing patterns over here, £7.63 for the sewing pattern. And you can see that there are a ton of designs. This is really pretty that people can use. This is Christmassy and pretty. I'm sure it was really popular. There are lots of designs, and all people have to do is download the actual pattern so that they can create that design. So you can see they've had 10,766 sales of this printable quilt design. So again, there's no doubt that this is obviously a really good niche. So now move into a different industry, the career space of resume, printable resume templates. Let's have a look. So here we have 1,640 results. So that means there's a lot of gap in this market for sure. But look at this. It's very simple, right? Resumes. Who doesn't have a resume? But some people need one, right? And so if you are in a career space, perhaps you are a career coach, etc., this might be one that is worth considering. And look at the price ranges from £13. You have one, I think I saw one that was £5 over here, £6, £13, £8, etc. Oh, there was one that was 88 pence over here, I think I just saw. Oh, it's disappeared. But anyhow, let's see how many sales this one has had. Right, so it's had 4,341 sales, and it's a 3-page resume template. It has a cover letter, reference template for Microsoft Word, Mac. It's printable, it's a modern resume, it's professional, it's creative, and all of that good stuff. Because remember, when people are looking for work, they want to put themselves out in the best way possible. So this is a really good one for people who are looking for career development. So the next one I want to look at is in the party niche. So party decor. Over here, let's have a look at what we have. There's a lot here. 372,000 over here, from banners to cards and all sorts in terms of party decorations, to cupcake toppers. So party decoration is obviously something that's very, very broad. I think that if you're going to be successful in this niche, it's important to niche in. So you can niche into cupcake toppers, or you can niche into party games, or you can niche into party banners, etc. But as far as printable goes, it's it's a really, really good niche. So the next one I want to show you is phone wallpaper. So it's a digital phone wallpaper. Phone wallpaper. So a lot of people want some fun stuff on their phone, right? And can you imagine sitting there and designing this, for example? I mean, I'd love to have something like this, but the thought of just sitting there and designing it, no bueno, right? So if this is something that you really are good at, or you are really into, then guess what, my darling? It is something that people are paying for. And even though they're not paying a lot of money, it makes it an absolute no-brainer. So this one caught my eye instantly, and I like this one because it's personalized with your name, which is quite nice. So it can be really personalized with your brand. Let's see, at £1.50, let's see how many sales this person has made. So they have made 131 sales, so it might be relatively new on the Etsy platform. So yes, 131 sales. So again, an absolute no-brainer. Let's see how many this one has made. They have made 1,339 sales of this one. So you can see that, again, this is something that people are searching for. So next on my list are affirmation. So let's go printable affirmation cards. So again, just over 5,000 results, and a ton of things to look at when it's an affirmation card and people just print it off. So affirmation cards printable, £1.84 over here, and they have made 3,728 sales of this. And I can imagine people putting this around their house. It's all about manifestation, the law of attraction, positive affirmation, and self-love, and all of that good stuff. So Pinterest templates. Pinterest templates are really good, right? So you have Pinterest templates for products, for food, for fashion, for art, for wall art, for Valentine's Day. There's a lot when it comes to Pinterest templates. And again, this makes for a really good digital product. So in terms of search, we have just under 4,000 in terms of search. So we have 100 Pinterest templates over here. So these are Pinterest pins over here. 40 high converting Pinterest templates over here. 70 Pinterest templates on Canva. So let's have a look at how many they have sold. So this one has sold 4,235 of this, right? Amazing. So again, these are probably things that you have sitting in your Canva account already, and it's a matter of just turning it into a product. The next one I want to look at are printable planner inserts. I don't know about you, but a lot of people still use good old paper planners, and I still use a paper planner. I do have digital ones, but I also have paper one. And sometimes you buy like a really pretty binder, but you don't have enough inserts, or you run out of inserts, and you don't want to have to buy another binder. You want to reuse the binder that you have, but buy inserts. So this is where this comes in. Again, pretty simple to design this stuff, to be quite honest with you. You pop it in your binder and you are good to go. So this is a weekly planner to do, a week at a glance to do, A5 live planner bundle. Let's see how many sales this one has had. 14,151 sales, right, of this one. So really, really easy, really easy money, I want to say, but obviously it took a lot of hard work to put this together, but definitely a good one to do. The next one is printable backdrop over here. So again, for parties, these are absolutely favorites. These are absolute favorites for parties. And you can get them in different sizes or print them out in different sizes. I quite like this one. It jumped out right at me. So I'm going to have a look. So it's personalized. I bought the child's name Unicorn Birthday Backdrop. First birthday backdrop printable. Floral unicorn birthday poster. All you do is take it to the shop to be printed. for you, and then you have a really good backdrop. And here we have it, right? It has had 12,986 sales at nearly £10 each, so it's made a lot of money. So the next one I want to look at, printable envelopes. I didn't even know that this was a thing, but this is clearly a thing. Look at this. I mean, you can't buy an envelope like this. Look at this beautiful design. I mean, talk about wanting to stand out. This is brilliant, I think, especially for businesses. I mean, look how much this really stands out. It's absolutely a work of art, in my opinion. So I really love this one because it jumped out right at me. And let's see how many sales they have made. Whoa! 128,000 in sales, right? Because it's only £1.51. So really easy, and it's a digital product, as you can see there. And there you have it. It's so easy, and you know, I'm sure, I mean, looking at the reviews, it prints beautifully, etc. So there you have it, another absolute no-brainer. So we've looked at a lot of party things, but party invitations specifically I want to have a quick look at. So again, everybody wants a personalized party invitation. Yes, you can have a digital one, but kids, especially parties for kids, right? When it comes to parties for kids, you actually want your own that looks like you, that represents, you know, your child. So look at this one. I have a feeling with 3,000 reviews, this one has had a lot of sales. So unicorn seems to be really not a unicorn, pardon me, rainbow. This is personalized rainbow birthday party, 22,000 sales, yes, for this. So this one is asking you to choose the number of cards that you want, so I'm assuming that this is not a printable. So let me go back and have a look. I have typed in printable, so I want one that is a printable, personalized. I think this is a printable cupcake party invitation, and then you can have you know, other characters and so on. But yes, go through it yourself and see some of the stuff that you like, and ask yourself, what can I create, and how can I utilize, and how can I get in on digital products using printable party invitations. So looking at these signs, I can see that some of them are printable, but some of them are just delivered to you. They're personalized and are delivered to you as they are. So there you have it. So look through and have a look if you want it to be printable, so downloadable, making it absolutely digital, so you have nothing to do with it. That's obviously very easy to make as well. Or you can send it out as a post if you have access to printers and you want to go the extra mile. On the theme of parties, you have printable birthday cards. Again, this is an absolute huge niche for birthday cards, and also birthday invitations. The same thing. So when you're inviting somebody to your own birthday, again, this is a place, when it comes to digital products, people are looking for that. Another one in a slightly different industry, printable build plans, which I really like the sound of. Build plans are really easy. So look at this. So if you want to build something for your dog, here's a build plan for that, right? Or a woodwork build plan to build this seating, right, for £5.49. There are so many build plans out there if you're trying to create that some sort of pergola, for example, in your garden. There are lots of build plans that you can use. Let me remove the word printable. Let's see what we have here. There we go, right? These are all obviously plans that are printable, because you're not going to buy a whole table like this for £13.74. So these are all plans. So when it comes to woodwork, for example, if you know somebody who's good at woodwork, or if you are indeed good at woodwork yourself, then create a plan and sell it as a digital product. Next one I want to talk about are bullet journals. So again, this is 50 pages bullet journal, printable for £9.23, for example, £19, £7, etc. Wow, 1,200 plus pages, right? You could never run out of pages then, right? So this is what this is. So this again, highly sought after niche because we all love journaling. So another one for the business niche are business cards. Here we go, printable business cards. Again, look at that. At 29,394 results. A ton of different designs that you could use for business cards. So you can have printable business cards. You can actually also have digital logos. There we go. So you can have customized logo stickers made for you, or even your own logo created for you. Pre-made beautiful rose, gold and grey logo design. There you go, for £5.34. So there's a ton of things that you can do in this space as well. Moving on to, still on a business niche, business planners. So again, business planners, you can get printable ones. Here you go, printable business planner, £2.97. Even though it is cheap, let's see how many sales they've made. 15,000 sales of this product. It's a digital product, right? So you can see that you know, it's absolutely worth it for the seller of this product. Over 1,000 reviews, etc. of this product. Absolutely brilliant. So this is in a slightly different niche, but cash envelopes are a thing, guys, right? They are a thing. So if I type in printable, there we go, printable cash envelopes, here we are. Right, so cash envelopes, here you can have your own design if you're into cash envelopes, which could be really useful for specific businesses, or depending on how you manage your money, or even cash envelopes for your kids, cash envelopes as gifts, money placeholders, etc. You can see that, I mean, the options are absolutely endless. The other one I want to talk about are printable checklists. So you can have a checklist for absolutely anything. You can have a checklist for your schedule. As you can see here, you can have a checklist for cleaning. As you can see here, for cooking, for chores, etc. People are looking for this stuff. Very easy to create, very easy to sell. So this is another one that you can have on your list. So next one is clip art. Here we have it again, clip art, really, you know, something that some people are really into, you know, but, you know, there you have it. You can use this on your own work, on your own stuff, etc. That's why people might choose to buy clip art. I used to use clip arts way back when, not anymore, but you can see other people are still in the market for this stuff. So again, if you're into that kind of stuff and you want to create it as a product, then definitely check it out. Another one that I do like are coloring pages. Coloring pages are a big thing. So if I type in printable coloring pages over here, you'll see that there are a ton of coloring pages over here. I just saw a very rude word right in the middle of this one, but hey, it's selling right at 90p. Over here, let's see how many sales it has had. Oh, how interesting. It's not telling me how many sales it has had. Ah, it's new. There are no reviews. That means it's brand new. Okay, let's look at another one. This one has had 154 reviews. So let's see how many sales. 1,637 sales of this one. 50 plus adult motivational quote coloring pages. That's really cool. Over here, 91p. So just less than £1, less than $1. Craft patterns are really good for the craft industry. I mean, you'd have to niche in, I think, into quilting or sewing patterns. So you can see sew planner journal, for example, women's high neck crop top. I used to actually buy craft patterns, you know, when I was really into sewing and all of that stuff. So I can tell you, it sells. I had like dozens of these stuff when I was learning how to sew, you know, way back when I was into sewing. But there you have it. People buy this stuff. So if you're into craft patterns, definitely check it out because it should be a really, really good digital product. Crochet patterns. crochet patterns, again, just like craft patterns, crochet is just you niching in. So for 4 crochet printable patterns, £2.76, and it has had how many sales? 2,076 sales. Why? People are looking for this stuff. So if this is something that you know about, that could be a really good digital product for you. Next one I want to talk about, a slightly different niche, are digital papers. So digital papers, again, you know, lots of different reasons why you might want some of these. You can see some of them have glitter design, some of them have a specific color patterns in terms of watercolor, some of them have a theme in terms of Valentine's, etc. But again, this is stuff that people are absolutely looking for. So this one, for example, let's have a look. So 100 watercolor texture digital papers, commercial use, instant download, watercolor digital paper pack, watercolor paper planner packs, and they have sold 27,000 of these, right? They have sold. So let's move on to the next niche, slightly different niche, selfie frames. Selfie frames, yes, 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 people love them, of course, and there you have them. Selfie frames are really, really in right now. They're going to be in for a very, very long time. Really popular for birthdays, parties, hen dos, weddings, all that good stuff. So again, really, really good product to sell. We've had a look at crochet patterns, sewing patterns are big as digital products. Are big as digital products. So you can do sewing patterns of bags, of dresses, jumpers, and tops, and all sorts of outfits that people are looking for. They're looking for this stuff. Look at this, right? 14,000 sales of this sewing pattern, right? Amazing. So again, if this is something that you are good at, you know how to create or put together, it makes for a really good digital product. Shower invitations. So baby shower, bridal shower, anything like that. Obviously huge, huge, huge industries, and as you can see, there are a ton of results, 274. Why? Because we're always celebrating. There's a baby being born, or there's somebody getting married every day, right? Every minute of the day. So, you know, there's a lot of options when it comes to digital products, when it comes to shower invitations. So next on the list is Snapchat filters. So Snapchat filters are really interesting, actually, because you can do them from different niches. So you have the birthday Snapchat filter, wedding Snapchat filter, etc. There are so many, and you can actually create your own custom filter over here, which, I don't know, depending on, you know, what rights you have, you may even be able to sell on. So that's pretty interesting. But again, this is something that you can always create for yourself or for your business. The next one I want to have a look at are Twitter templates. So if I just type in Twitter, you have Twitter logo, Twitter header, Twitter banner, Twitter tapestry, Twitter template, quote template, post template, Twitter sticker, and all sorts of things. So if I go into a Twitter template over here, we can see Twitter post templates, 60 social media templates for Twitter, Twitter quote templates for Canva, etc. Engagement, oh no, these are Instagram posts, Twitter, Instagram post templates, ready to post entrepreneur Twitter quotes, etc. So again, creating content, Twitter is a really good platform to niche in on. The next one to look at are stock photos. If you're good with the camera and you tend to take a lot of pictures, then find a niche in the stock photo field. Most businesses need stock photos, etc. So this is a beauty stock photo pack for £32. Hair shot stock photo pack, for example, Sunday morning, office in blush, stock photo pack. You can see that, you know, each stock photo pack is themed. So this works really, really well for businesses, influencers who are looking for photos who don't want to go and take their own. SVG files. SVG files are really great, you know, pretty much vector files for different things in terms of designs. So you have lots of bundles when it comes to SVG files, from fonts and all sorts of things included. So again, you have 4,000 plus movie mega SVG file for £1.97. Again, these are all downloadables that if you're good at creating this stuff, then they make really good digital products. The other one I want to talk about is sympathy cards. Sympathy cards, just like when people are being born, obviously sympathy cards are things that are used every day. And so if you're looking for something a little bit more unique, then you would buy from somebody that sells this as a digital product. So now, why would it work for you to create as a digital product? Well, because everybody needs a sympathy card at some point or another in their lives. So again, it's in the card making niche, in the craft niche. However, this is a specific sub niche of sympathy. Just like you have sympathy cards, you also have thank you cards, right? People often want a unique card when somebody has done something very, very nice for them, right? This is really pretty. So, you know, sometimes the cards that you buy in the shops, they're too samey. You want something a little bit more unique. And so that's where people will come to look for a store that sells thank you cards. So again, if you're good with design and you are creative in that way, then thank you cards make for really good products. And yes, you can get them printed and sent to you, but you can also have these as digital products. Next one is website theme. So website theme, if you think about it, you can have website theme on a WordPress site, website themes of blog, website themes for Shopify. So gone are the days of going to create your website from scratch. You can literally just buy a theme on something like Wix, as you can see here, or WordPress, as you can see here, for as low as £12, £25, £13. So if you're a web designer, then go ahead and create a theme and make it a digital downloadable, a digital product that people can use. Similarly to website theme, you also have web store theme. So this is for things such as e-commerce. So Shopify, for example, look at this, 317 plus premium Shopify themes for only £13.74 and so on. So again, if you're into creating stores and you are good with things like WooCommerce or Shopify, etc., or even Wix, then again, you can create themes for stores and sell them on places like Etsy. We talked a little bit about weddings before, but the next one I want to talk to you about are wedding signs. Wedding signs, again, obviously really, really profitable niche because everybody's getting married every minute of the day, really. So it makes for a really good digital product. Yes, you can have stuff like this sent out to you, but you can also have printable wedding signs, you know, which people can purchase, download and print for themselves, something like these on the screen right now. So you can see that in fact the designs are a little bit samey, if I'm being honest with you. They look very, very similar to me, but hey, you know, why would you fix something that isn't broken, I guess. So people are clearly looking for it because there are 123,000 search results for this. Next one I want to talk about are printable workbooks. Workbooks work for all different niches. In fact, every niche needs a workbook. So you have the self-confidence planner, shadow work journal, manifestation journal. You can also have workbooks as part of courses, as part of coaching packages, etc. So workbooks are really, really powerful, and they are a great addition to any project or any coaching package or any course. So again, you can get a workbook template. You know, you can create a workbook template as a digital product, done for you, full template edit for one product. Okay, editable anxiety workbook. There you go. Right, you can create it for any industry. So the next one I want to talk about is a welcome packet template, which is really brilliant, especially for the coaching space. You can see that these have a lot of sales, and you know, they're all really beautiful, of course, but a welcome packet template is really, really important because you want to give your clients a really good first impression of your business, and so you want to welcome them really, really nicely. But these things cost a lot of money to design, so instead of people buying the design, they would instead buy a digital product. So this is why it makes it a really good product to create as a digital product. So the next one I want to show you are printable bookmarks. Printable bookmarks are really, really powerful because you can, number one, brand them to your business. You can have some affirmations on them like this one does. You can have different themes like this one does, etc. And they make, you know, they're an absolute no-brainer buy. You print them out, you can laminate them if you want to, etc., etc. But you know, people are avid readers, and people do still read hard books, and so therefore bookmarks make for really, really great digital products. Next one is personalized notebook. So again, just like journals, people want printed lined paper. Imagine that. That's all they need. Printable lined paper. That's it. They want to be able to print it and use it. So you can see that this is a no-brainer. At 91p, they have sold 6,623 of just lined paper. It didn't even need any fuss, right? Any designing. So it works really, really well as a no-brainer digital product, you know, for your audience, for most audiences actually. Moving on, again in the business niche, printable loyalty cards. So loyalty cards are really, really good because business want repeat business, and loyalty cards allows you to have that. So they look a little bit like business cards, as you can see, but they're very, very simple design, and you can design them according to different niches. But here you go, you can do them as an easy downloadable product so a digital product. Loyalty cards work really, really well, and they sell really well. Expense tracker. Now this is an easy downloadable. Everybody needs an expense tracker at some point. So you can either create them as an Excel sheet or a Google sheet, or even just a Google Doc or a PDF even, right? As long as it's fillable. So expense trackers are really, really easy. So if you're in the finance space or even in the business space, then an expense tracker would be a really, really good one to have as a digital product. Next one are Ebook Template. Ebooks are one of those things that a lot of people want to create, right? It's the next best thing to writing an actual book. So here we have it, ebook templates, you know, galore over here on Etsy. Why? Because they make for really, really great digital products. And if they sell well on Etsy, they're going to sell well in other places. So you have various designs, and as you can see, you know, they are really designed to catch one's eye. So ebooks are one of those things that a lot of people are looking for, and they are paying for ebooks. Next one in the pattern space, in the craft space, are embroidery. Embroidery patterns, just like sewing patterns, are absolutely popular because you can easily download them. Look at this PDF printed embroidery fabric. Oh, this is a printed fabric. How interesting! Look at that. Right? It's a printed fabric. I didn't even know there was such a thing. How amazing is that? I was literally thinking about the pattern itself. But yes, you can print it out on paper and so on. And it's just really good. It's good for the mind, right? That's why a lot of people buy this stuff. Cat embroidery pattern, pre-printed fabric, etc. So really easy product to create and easy one to make downloadable. Next one is Excel templates. Excel templates are really good for handling projects. So there are loads. You could use this as a habit tracker, for example, monthly budget, for example, bookkeeping, as you can see, a brain dump, a schedule tracker, and to-do list. Oh gosh, your only limitation is your mindset. Here is this one, a project management tool. in Excel right there for you. So really a good one to create for a digital product. Next one I want to talk about are order books. Order books are really important for businesses, especially those who have brick and mortar businesses. Now, of course, you can have them as an order book, which is a physical book, or you can have a printable order book as well, so that you never have to run out. You simply just print them out, etc. And you put them into your, here you go, A4 printable personalized order form, and then you put them into some sort of folder, etc. So therefore you don't need a book, right? So it makes it cheaper for people, but it makes it an absolute no-brainer for you, the creator. So order books are really good. Similarly to order books, you have appointment books, printable appointment books, really important. So personalized A4 hardback, this is an actual book. This is a printable one, printable appointment book, print at home, right? You can see that, and it has had, let's see how many sales, 27,000 sales from this one, right? That you can see has been created. And if we look through, you can see that it's really simple stuff, that has been made over here, and people are buying. It has 21,000 sales at 92p. So similarly to printable appointment books, you also have printable invoice. So personalized invoice templates are here. You know, people sell them as digital products, and they sell them in droves, and I'm talking droves. So if we open, let's have a look at this one, which is £2.39 over here. Invoice template, printable invoice, custom order form, photography invoice, editable billing form. This is a bestseller at £1.92. It has sold 20,339, right? And if we have a look through, you can see what it looks like, etc. And they're showing you different ways of using it, and it is absolutely beautiful. So similarly to this, you can have printable gift certificate. So again, easily printable, easy to create gift certificates. You can see that they all look very similar, but people are buying them. Let's have a look at this one. All you do is you add your logo. It's very minimalist. DIY gift certificate template. It's £2.20, and they have sold 11,000 copies of this gift certificate. Let's have a look at what it looks like inside. Simple. So the next one I would like us to look at are calendars. So calendars, I mean, there's so much you can do with a calendar. You can have a monthly calendar, a weekly calendar. That's a different monthly calendar over there. A monthly blank calendar, monthly and blank, right? So people are looking for this stuff and they're buying, and you can see that what sets them apart really is the font. Up there is the font of the way, the calligraphy of the month. That's really what's setting them apart. Look at the font of this one compared to the font of this one, compared to the font of this one, right? And some of them have, you know, some sort of design on them. That's really all that sets them apart. But if we look at, let's look at one that's really low at £1.60, for example. Let's see how many sales this one has made. So it has made 18,000 sales, and it's pretty easy, pretty simple stuff to create, but people are looking for monthly calendars that they can just print out, and it gives you different sizes, A4 and letter size, right? So there you have it, very easy digital product to create. So the next one I want to show you is the social media content planner. So there you have it, right? There are loads. Social media planner, printable Facebook tracker, printable social media planner, content planner, PDF, and so on. Let's look at this one. This is the star seller at £2.97. It has had 15,000 sales. Let's see what's inside. So it's got a cover, and then it's got some pages. It's got a hashtag manager, YouTube planner, post planner, Instagram post planner. Over there, password tracker, campaign manager, giveaway tracker, and space for your ideas. Statistics, yearly overview, annual overview, etc. So this is you just creating your own planner essentially, and then you can download it as often as you would like. So the next one I want to show you are goal trackers. Every business owner needs a goal tracker. In fact, everyone needs some sort of goal tracker. So you have goal planner, habit tracker, etc. Right? Let's look at this one. That's £2.41 each, for example. They have sold, whoa, 85,000 sales of this at £2. So you can imagine. So 85 times 2, they've made roughly £170,000 from this one bundle over here. So over here you can see that it has quite a fair few pages, and I like the way that they have displayed their pages. Obviously this is what is helping the product to sell really well. So this is you know, a really good digital product. It's got a ton of beautiful reviews. Can you see? Great layout, modern, spacious. Love the goal breakdown and offer of quarterly, not just annual goals, etc. This is you know, obviously a no-brainer for any buyer, and one of those products that anybody can create. The next one I want to talk about is a budget planner. So you have budget trackers and you have budget planners, two different things that kind of do a very similar job. So this one, you have a finance planner at 76 pages at £2.95, budget planner at £4.37, comes in different sizes, and then this one again, finance planner, etc. So this is a really good one to create. Anybody can create this as well. If we have a look and see how many sales they have had, 10,000 sales of the budget planner over here at £2.46. That's a no-brainer way of generating passive income. On the topic of planner, wedding planner. Like I mentioned earlier, a lot of people are getting married all the time, every single minute of the day. So wedding planners are really good. This is just something, in fact, I had a wedding planner when I was getting married. In fact, I had a person who was a wedding planner, and I bought a wedding planner as well. So you can see that there are a ton of products to really help you with every single area of your life, and your wedding is no different. So this is the complete wedding planner, printable and layout. This is the fastest selling one, I believe, star seller, right? Digital wedding planner, iPad wedding planner. Oh, how interesting. So you don't even need to print it out. Brilliant. Next planner I want to show you is a workout planner. Okay, again, a ton of workout planners over here. So if we look at this one, for example, fitness planner, weight loss, 85,000 sales this one has had at £2 each. Let's see what's inside. Yeah. Daily fitness tracker, weekly fitness tracker, meal planner, monthly goals, 30-day challenge, 12-week challenge. There's a lot involved in this for just £2. So you can see why it is an absolute no-brainer. So this is a really great product to create. So the next on my list is a checklist for packing. So why would this be a really good product? People are traveling, right? And so when you're traveling, you don't want to forget anything. So you can see this ultimate packing list for women. editable PDF travel packing list, my packing checklist. People are buying this stuff because they need it, because they don't want to forget anything, and because it's also a no-brainer pricing. So if we look through, there are loads that you can find. So packing list, editable, printable packing list, over 265 reviews on this specific one. And in their store, they've had 4,277 sales across the entire store. So editable packing list is a really, really good one. Like the editable packing list, you can also have a checklist for moving. Believe it or not, people struggle with a big move, especially if you're trying to move a whole family. So this one is specific. It says real estate moving checklist, realtor moving checklist, moving planner pack, moving checklist, relocation, customizable moving checklist, real estate moving checklist, home, new home planner, gift moving planner, color-coded moving planner, moving binder, etc. You can see where this is going. So there are loads and loads and loads that you can create under this topic. Another thing you can have is an editable grocery list. You can see that editable grocery list, editable grocery list template over here, and again 871 search results, but you can see that again with thousands of reviews, this is really, really simple. So here we are. Let's look through this one, which is pretty cool. Shopping list over here, and it's editable. And I wonder what platform this is in. Oh, Google Sheets it's in, which is brilliant. So that means that you can create it according to different categories, and you can edit it according to what it is that you need. And it's such a no-brainer pricing for it. The next checklist is a study checklist. Oh, I haven't spelled that correctly. Study checklist. So study checklists, yes, they are a thing, and people are looking for them. So I like the look of all of them. I'm going to look at this one because it has 609 reviews, which means it has had probably triple sales for that. The store itself is called Heart Eyes Paper, and it's 9,117 sales across the store. And so you can see that it's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's a checklist for you, and it's got 5 colors included, I believe, so you can choose which color you want to use, and it's going to help you. This is a digital download. Once you've completed your purchase, you will receive an email from Etsy which will include a link to download your files instantly. Alternatively, your files will also be available to download in your purchase area. Please note this file is non-editable and is made to be printed as it is. Oh, how interesting. Okay, so this is a non-editable one, but look, people like it, so there you have it. So the next one is one that I really love, and it's a Bible study printable. So when it comes to Bible study printable, you have a chapter summary, for example, Bible study printable journal, journaling, Bible study planner, printable bundle, etc. So this one has had, this is obviously a really big seller. It's got 1,935 reviews, which means it's probably made, I don't know, 3 times, 5 times that sale, most likely. And so if we look over here, we can see what's inside. It's quite a few pages. Printable Bible chapter summary, which is pretty cool. And so you can write the summary, the key characters, key verses, notes, etc. It comes in 8 colors. It's a PDF file, A4 plus letters. So it's giving you 2 different sizes, and then you can just move forward this way. These are the 8 different colors that it comes in, and it's look how cheap it is, right? Just 92p. Printable Bible study chapter summary, etc. for the faith niche. So anybody who's in the faith niche, that would be a really, really good one. So the next one I want to talk about is a PDF tutorial. So there are a ton of PDF tutorials for a whole bunch of things. So making a wall hanging, for example, fish cane tutorial, PDF tutorial, leaf drop earrings, so jewelry, PDF tutorial, little toys PDF tutorial, a PDF tutorial for making masks, for example. I'm sure that was really popular during lockdown. etc. So there are a ton of things that you can find by just creating any type of tutorial and making it a PDF, and that of course makes it a digital product because it's a digital download. So that's another thing that you can do. So the other thing is in the teaching niche, and it's worksheets for maths. So if we go to maths worksheets, you can see over here, again, a lot of things available to really help children with mathematics. So if you're a teacher, if you are good at creating worksheets, etc. And what I like about these is look how plain they are, because they're supposed to be, right? They're for learning. So there's no design necessary. It's literally just about placing them in the right place, etc. And people are buying stuff like that, even though yes, you can find this stuff online. People are coming to Etsy and are buying them because they find great value. As well as maths worksheets, you can also have worksheets in pretty much any subject. So if I type in English worksheets, let's see what we have here. Again, writing sentences and sentence writing, 100 sight words you can see over here. Sentence helpers, beginner sentence writing, 50 sight words, verbs, and so on. Right, so again, if you are in the education niche, or if you are a mom who has created some of these for your children, then this could be something that you could turn your hand into. The next one I want to talk about are calculators. So there are lots of different calculators you can create as a digital download. Some of my favorite is like a recipe calculator. Right, so recipe cost calculator. This is really, really simple. You can see again a ton of reviews, which means people are searching for it. Recipe cost calculator here again. Lots of different ideas. This is on Excel, Google Sheet, etc. You can even have it. What is this? This is Excel. This is just bakery business planner. How interesting is this? Loads of calculators to really help you to calculate your recipes. Pricing calculator on Google Sheet, which is absolutely brilliant. So the next on my list is a nutrition calculator. Oh, nope, not a nutrition calculator, nutrition bundle. So when I type in nutrition, you can see that there are nutrition facts, labels, posters, facts templates, journals, Instagram templates for nutrition, nutrition drinks, etc. So if I type in nutrition bundle, right, let's see what comes up. So okay, it's not giving me the right thing that I want here, except this nutrition engagement bundle. So if I just type in just nutrition, right, so that we can see the different types of things that you can bundle together. So we have wall charts, my healthy food charts, so posters, nutritional guides, etc. Canva nutrition and dietitian and health coaches. So these are Instagram quotes for people in the nutrition space, vitamins and mineral source, type of printable poster, etc. that you can create in the nutrition space. So you could easily put these together as a bundle for the right person. Next one is course creator template. So if you help people to create courses, you can definitely sell something on Etsy, right, to help people create their courses. So this one has coach plus webinar plus course creator, 99-page course creator, 99-page coach, course creator, and webinar. This had 14 reviews. Canva course creator toolkit that has had 975 reviews, which is awesome. Course bundle, course creator toolkit, 700 plus. Multiple bonuses. How interesting. That's had 118 reviews. So you can see that as a course creator, there's a lot that people want. An online course planner, this one seems to be selling really, really well. Oh, that's why it's selling well, because it is at £3.12. So it's very, very inexpensive. Not saying it's not a good product, but it's good to see why it's selling well, right, compared to something like this, which is also selling well, but this is £30. But you can see the presentation, right? The box here, these are flat, so I think this has a higher perceived value there. So there you have it. In terms of course creator, you have a lot that you can do as a course creator. You could create workbooks. You can see that here, ebooks for course creators, etc. There's a lot that you can do. The other one I want to talk about are printable checklists. So you can have a checklist for absolutely anything. You can have a checklist for your schedule. As you can see here, you can have a checklist for cleaning. As you can see here, for cooking, for chores, etc. People are looking for this stuff. Very easy to create, very easy to sell. So this is another one that you can have on your list. And last but not least, for this specific video, which is number 100, yes, we have the webinar slide deck. So there are loads of people who are offering webinar slide decks over here on Etsy, right? Webinar slide deck, over here, online course slide deck, webinar slide deck, webinar and slide deck template bundle, PowerPoint, templates, etc. There are loads here. Webinar in a box, well, this is quite popular. It has email templates, opt-in pages, social posts, Facebook ads templates, Pinterest pins. So this is a bundle, which is seems like really good value. 50 plus PowerPoint template webinar slide deck. What else is here? Amber webinar and slide deck bundle over there, which is really awesome. So there's a lot that can be created for different niches. Phew, 100 passive product ideas that anyone, and I'm talking anyone, can create. I hope you got a ton of value from that. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these products really piqued your interest? Let me know. And of course, don't forget to check out the bootcamp. During the bootcamp, I'm going to help you to nail your niche and decide on the perfect product for your audience. We're also going to be creating your marketing and sales strategy. And the goal is that within 7 days of the bootcamp, you will have started to generate sales using the strategies that I'm going to be teaching you in the bootcamp. It's called Passive Products Cash Flow, and you'll find the link right below this video. So make sure you check out the description section below this video, and hopefully I'll see you there. If you're still here till this time and you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me to see what is working and what you like, so that I can create content a little bit more like this. So check out the links below this video, and of course check out this playlist where I share a lot more about creating passive products online. I'll see you in the next video.